Folks, what is up and welcome back to another episode of Ace Attorney with an Actual Lawyer. I'm your host, Zach, joined by our voice actor, Wes.
So much energy, it blew my headphones off.
And our Actual Lawyer, Bridge.
Good evening.
Hey folks, what's up? If you like this, again, reminder, because, hey, we're only going to get closer to the end of the game. Watch us live at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time right here on youtube.com/SaveTheTeam. Again, I've said it before, we have a great community. The chat is always very funny, very supportive. So come out, hang and watch us play it live, because I think there's going to be a lot of fun jokes and conversation. And if you can, please support us on patreon.com/SaveTheTeam. You can get yourself a bunch of cool things, including at the $10 level and above, getting your name included in this brand new Patreon song. Thank 'em, gotta thank 'em all. Gotta thank 'em all, our Patreons. Burger Bun, Captain Malik Bun, Andy Cosmo, Dave Hall, Lucha, and Sofino. HSM, Ernest, Marks, The Jester, Yane Love, Logan 01, Jack Warner. Witch Tower, Kevin, Asian, and Selfaria, Arky, Forensic, Beckner, Cole, Smart, Alec, Mystic, Woody. Leprechaun, Jacob Bell, Crimson, Chrissy, Victor Alexander, Shadowed Navi, Soul Masters, BBC, Watts, and Riser, Sherlock, Sillert, Mr. Mocha, Straw Breaker, Animo, Lil Ghost, Love, Godwin, Don, Ruby, John, Ashkin, Kira, Mega Zero, and Boomer, Emily. Plethora of penguins and who need to sleep, Alea, Yakta, Est, Ever, Entropy, JFJ, Nightwing, Ichiza, T, The Driver, 458, ATD. Maho Stars, Red, Crest, Will, Ben, and Chosen, Tin, Piano, Checker, Dayton, JC, Foxington, Anna's Bananas, and Siegfried, Haruka, Nayegi, Sheverstein, Cynthios, Hannah, Fluffy, Senpai, Nani, Sparrow, Elijah, Slime, Dessert Boy Man, Million Lemon, Rick Rat, Katja, Traveling in a Box, and Snowcat, Conjuring, Scribes, Yo Croissant, Fulfilla, Written Word, Yunko, and Sibylla. Thank 'em, gotta thank 'em all. Gotta thank 'em all, our Patreons. But with that all out of the way, folks, let's get back into the game. It's weird that I didn't say into the game.
It is weird.
Yeah? Sorry.
Honestly, the whole stream's thrown off now.
Yeah, I just ruined it.
Yeah. Everything's downhill.
I was feeling a little
spicy.
I don't know
It can only go up from here, folks.
Okay. I mean, it's the start of the stream. I mean, you don't want to start at the top. You gotta work your way up.
Yeah, you gotta build them.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta chop your way to the top.
Exactly.
Witness, please state your name and occupation. Yeah, wait a minute. I forgot this is Ponko.
Yeah, you're separate Ponko
The
boys.
best.
My name is not Witness. My name is Ponko.
Hi, Witness. I'm Dad. Yes, I realized. Yes, I realize that. But when you are at the witness stand, you are the witness.
No, I'm not. I'm Ponko. Say it with me. Ponko.
What an utterly inflexible little robot.
Again, I love just the amount of times that Edgeworth gets like a witness who is giving him trouble at the most basic introductory level of their like cannot even like say their name and occupation. So good.
Uh-huh.
You're the last person who should be calling. Whoa! Again, it writes itself, chat. Are you kidding me? You're the last person who should be calling anybody inflexible.
You remind me of my grandchild who just learned his own name.
Oh, wow.
Oh, how precious. Yeah, hey, it's one of those hard words.
Wes?
Yeah, it's a big word. That's three whole...
Congratulations on finally learning your own name, Wes.
Yeah, that's 3 whole letters. And one of them's a really hard one that's only at the end of the alphabet.
It's true. You gotta master the rest of the alphabet to get to the W.
Yeah, exactly. Zach, you know how it is,
Oh,
Zach.
dude,
You got the last letter.
To get Z's down, you know.
Yeah. All right, Ponko. I'm going to ask you some questions.
What occurred
No,
that I don't
I'm
understand?
the witness. Say it with me. Witness.
Silk hat, big cape, whatever the third thing was.
Oh my
Big old dick.
Everyone knows Max Galactica's 3 things: a silk hat, a big cape, and a dick.
Questions? You have questions? Hooray! What are your questions?
I want to know if you were there at the scene of the murder of Metis Cykes. It was 7 years ago, on the 7th of October, around 2 p.m. in the robotics lab.
Certainly. Just one moment. Searching data. Search complete. Yes, I was there in the robotics lab.
And what were you doing there?
Murdering Metis Cykes. Dang it, got me again.
No, the real Ponko would have called her mother. You're not the real Ponko. Who are you?
Searching joke database for recycled material. One moment, please. Have you heard the one about the blood dimension?
I think this would be a activating Luke at me program. .exe.
Yeah, engage Luke
Activate Zari.exe.
God damn it.
I am Luke at me. Ha 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 ha.
It would seem this robot's testimony is necessary to this case after all.
This is great. I just knew Ponko must have seen something important.
A murder committed right before this poor little girl's eyes. It's inexcusable.
Does the judge need his sight
I
checked
hope that
or hearing
I
checked,
hope that
or-
I hope that he thinks that it's a real human child. And-
Yeah.
Yes, I really hope so.
Man, they're really like... I know we literally just started the stream, but this is like 27 different banger jokes like written into the game for us. Oh, God. The judge seems ready to adopt Ponko as another grandchild. Holy
so
shit!
that's where
Wes.
my cousin Ponko came from.
Wes, you'll finally have a sibling.
Yay!
That's incredible.
So, little Ponko, do you think you can give us your testimony today?
What I saw.
I went to the robotics lab at about 2 p.m. for my regular recharge. Just as I was about to charge up, Athena came in and hugged Mommy Metis. And then Mommy Metis fell down. After that, I was recharging, so I don't know anything.
Oh, that doesn't sound good for Athena.
After I charged up, I was cleaning the room, and Mr. Simon came in. And then an error occurred. There is no data after that point.
Well, it sounds like the defendant was, without question, at the scene. However, it doesn't appear that the witness saw the actual moment of the murder.
I disagree. This testimony shows that the defendant did indeed commit the crime.
Edgeworth, what the fuck? What?
At the end of the day, we mustn't forget that this witness is still a machine. Being a robot, its understanding and capacity to express itself are limited.
So what are you suggesting?
The witness's statements need to be interpreted. For example, the terms hugged and then later fell down. Adults don't usually fall down after being hugged by a child.
Yes, Edgeworth, thank you.
I don't know, Edgeworth, has any child ever hugged you?
Damn.
Mr. Krabs! Edgeworth's father never hugged him. Isn't that sad?
Also, Dice Day in the chat said Athena is found guilty of hugging in the first degree, which is very good to me.
They don't, but...
Yes. What this witness's statements are telling us is that the defendant stabbed the victim with the murder weapon during this moment.
What?
Before Miss Cykes hugged Dr. Cykes, did the two of them converse?
Yes, they did. They spoke to each other very loudly, but I don't know what they said. Athena is usually so quiet, so I was surprised.
Spoke very loudly. We can interpret this to mean they argued.
Objection. Our witness was, or the defendant was wearing her headphones, so she had to talk loudly so she could hear herself.
What? Athena, you're literally stabbing me right now. What?
I see. Murder after a heated argument, and then the victim fell down. I agree that it does sound like a reasonable interpretation. However, Ponko doesn't seem to remember anything that happened after that.
When I am recharging, I go into sleep mode. But I remember everything before that. I have a very good memory.
You may as well admit defeat now, Wright. A cross-examination would be useless.
Go fuck yourself. Don't be ridiculous. A cross-examination...
No, I have you to do that for me.
You're damn right. A cross-examination is never useless.
Until now. Think about it. Robots don't lie.
It's the fourth rule of robotics.
The robots don't lie. This robot is both an important witness and valuable evidence at the same time.
I kind of think it's just evidence, but sure. Nevertheless, I will have my cross-examination.
I see you haven't changed. You never were one to worry about wasting time.
On the
Very well.
contrary, I love wasting time.
It's pretty much how I win most of my cases.
Very well. Even if it may be a waste of time, you may proceed, Mr. Wright.
God damn it. I'll show you both just how fruitful any cross-examination can be.
5 minutes later.
Oh,
that was
a waste.
totally a waste of time!
Well, that was a waste of time. What I saw. Okay. Went to the robotics lab at 2. Just as I was about to charge up, Athena came in and hugged my... Also, I didn't acknowledge this before, but Ponko just saying Mommy Metis a bunch is very funny with how that word has kind of changed in the last 10 years or so.
Mommy, I'm sorry. Mommy.
Hugged her, and then she fell down. I was recharging, so I don't know anything. Well, at the very least, I feel like we gotta press this to be like, did she do anything while hugging her with, I don't know, a giant katana by any chance?
Hold it!
Per se. I don't want to delve too deeply here, but could you tell us how the victim appeared and acted in this moment?
Mommy Metis was very surprised when she was hugged. I heard her heart pound, and then stop pounding forever.
Creepy. Her heart.
Mr. Wright, have you forgotten about this document we found in the robotics lab? These robots have a heartbeat detection system.
Now that he mentions it, I do remember reading something like that there. They detect the presence of people by the sound of their heartbeats. But wait a minute. That means if Dr. Cykes really did die at this moment... Ponko, how was Dr. Cykes after she fell down? Could you still hear the sound of her heartbeat?
Let's see. The moment she fell, her heart was pounding. After that, I don't know. I started recharging just then.
God damn it, Ponko. If you could have stayed on for 2 more seconds.
You know, for robots that are designed to, like, travel with us into space, we need to make sure they learn how to help someone who's fallen over.
Yeah. Really, really inconvenient timing on that one, Ponko.
I'm so sorry. I would totally help you, but I have to charge my batteries. Dang.
Of all the unlucky timing! If you had heard anything after that, it could have possibly proved that the hug wasn't actually the moment of murder.
I'm very sorry. I'm afraid I don't know. I'm very sorry.
The robot is designed to go into sleep mode automatically, so it can't be helped. But it does appear it detected an increased heart rate at the moment of the stabbing.
After Mommy Metis' heart started pounding in surprise, she fell by the window. It was the round window on the workbench side of the room.
Wait, isn't that like right by the fucking charging station? The workbench, huh? Yeah. Ponko must be talking about that table to the right where the giant robot is now. Is there something critical in Ponko's statement just now? I'm sure there is.
I mean, I didn't think that she died over there. I thought she died
she
closer.
died. Yeah, you're right. She definitely, the body, this proves that the body was moved. And I don't think Athena could have done that. So,
Yeah.
at the very least, if Athena did kill, there would be, it would have to be some manipulation, evidence manipulation.
Yeah.
Your Honor, I believe this statement is critical. I'd like it added to her testimony.
Very well. Ponko, could you please add that statement to your testimony? That's a good little girl.
A little patronizing now, but sure.
A little patronizing.
Okay, then yeah, I assume... Do we have the... Yeah, 7-year-old photos. Boom, she's on the table.
Yeah.
Objection!
Gotcha, you stupid robot. Ponko, your statement may have just inspired a breakthrough.
I was helpful? Hooray! I'm so happy.
Just to be sure, let's go over it again, okay? The victim fell near the window on the workbench side of the room. However... her body was discovered on the operating table.
But But the operating table and the workbench are two different locations.
Yes, Your Honor. Very good.
I learned that when I was watching Dora.
Exactly, Your Honor. We've just learned a new crucial fact. What could explain the two very different locations of the body? I'll tell you what. I mean...
The victim move.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
don't think we're gonna try and say that a child moved
Yeah.
a grown body. Yeah, okay, thank you, Phoenix. An 11-year-old girl couldn't have moved the heavy body of an adult. So the only explanation is that the victim walked to the operating table herself. In other words, what Ponko observed near the workbench couldn't possibly have been the moment of the murder.
Whew, I am very relieved to hear that. Glad to know the murder wasn't committed in front of little Ponko here.
You fucking gotta love this. Yes, as we just heard in the testimony, Miss Cykes hugged her mother. Nothing more.
Objection!
I need like art of Judge being like,
This is my child, and I would literally die for her.
It's the I can't remember what it's from, but if something
It's Rosa from Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Yes.
I just met this person, and if anything happens to them, I'll kill you and then myself or something.
Yeah, kill everyone in this room and then myself. So good.
right, 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 right.
Are you done yet?
Right.
Damn it.
It's been 8 years, but you're still just as green as ever.
Shut the fuck up. Why are you so mean to me?
Hey, that's not... The Peanut Gallery has an objection to that statement.
It's literally how he flirts.
Yeah, I know.
Objection, Your Honor. Leading the witness.
Green? But I can't recall ever seeing Mr. Wright in anything but a blue suit.
Hey, blue's my favorite color. What can I say? Weird thing to take from that, Phoenix, but sure.
I know, yeah. If the defendant couldn't move the body herself, she could have had it moved for her. Moved for her.
Moved for her? But Miss Cykes and Dr. Cykes were the only ones there.
I agree. Since this robot is equipped with a heartbeat detection system, it would have been aware of another person's presence if someone else had been there. Waggle, waggle. We can therefore conclude that the defendant and the victim were the only ones present.
Then who do you suggest moved the body?
Don't you know it's in the nature of a robot to help people do things?
Wow. Fucking so good. So good.
Miss Panko.
Panko!
Edgeworth, you did that on purpose.
Panko!
Piece of shit.
Fucking love breadcrumbs.
Yeah, dude.
Panko encrusted.
This panko-crusted
Bread.
robot.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
some panko encrusted food.
Shout out to Panko breadcrumbs. Gotta be one of my favorite breadcrumbs.
It's definitely in the top 3 breadcrumbs of all time. Goated breadcrumbs.
For real.
Ms. Panko, allow me to ask you a question. Here it comes.
My name is Ponko. Say it with me. Sorry.
There you go. Very good.
I believe you said you were cleaning after Dr. Cykes fell down.
Did you happen to move something large onto the operating table?
My dick.
This dick.
Thank you! Oh, baby.
Yes, I did. Athena asked me to.
Athena asked you to. Oh, god damn it. That's super bad.
And what did you move, little Ponko?
I don't know. Unless something has an ID tag, I can't tell what it is.
An ID tag, you say?
Yes, a tag with a barcode on it. We robots scan them to tell us what a thing is.
That paper in the lab did mention something about that. Recognizes people by scanning their spacesuit or uniform jacket ID tag, it said.
So it would appear that Miss Panko here can't identify what it moved.
You fucking... that's such a good bit.
My name is Ponko.
But we humans have the power to imagine what it was, do we not? Damn, Edgeworth is... he is like... Humanity is far superior to these mechanoid constructs.
Yeah, he's brutal.
We do?
Robotsist.
Well, I do, at the very least. Ms. Panko, on the defendant's command, moved the body onto the operating table.
Okay, but like, she would have an ID, wouldn't she?
Well,
in which case she'd be able to know.
What it's going to be is that she was wearing her jacket, but we do find that the jacket has been removed. So they're going to say that Athena took the jacket off to convince Ponko to move the body, is what I'm thinking where this is going. Ponko, did you really move Dr. Sykes' body? This is really important. Isn't there any way you could tell?
I don't know. Without an ID tag, I can't tell.
Give it up, Wright. If the victim's heart was stopped, the robot's detection system would be useless. Furthermore, Dr. Sykes usually wore her white coat while she was working. She kept the jacket with her ID tag on it, draped over a chair in the robotics lab.
Oh.
And only wore it for special occasions. In other words, the victim wasn't wearing her ID tag at the time. From the robot's point of view, her body was simply just another object.
Objection!
But Ponko is equipped with a facial recognition system. If she really did move the victim, she would have recognized the body as Dr. Sykes. But she didn't. So that means...
Objection! The witness's name is clearly Panko. A face can easily be covered with a piece of cloth, a mask, or anything else for that matter. With her facial features hidden, the robot wouldn't be able to tell it was Dr. Sykes.
He's right.
To summarize, Miss Sykes stabbed her mother near the workbench. Then, using the robot, she moved the body to the table, where she removed the sword and was stained in blood.
Order! But if that's the case, then I have a question. Why did the defendant move the body to the operating table in the first place?
You want a reason? Very well.
What? You can't possibly have an explanation.
Your emotions blind you to the truth. You could learn a lot from our robot friends. Calm and rational thought will open your eyes to the truth in front of you, Mr. Wright. Now then, do you remember the operating table's one special feature? Damn, this is brutal, the line of thought that he's going down.
Yeah.
I believe I read that robots can be assembled and disassembled there, isn't that right?
That's right. And to the defendant, who was just a child at the time. The table was like a magic box that could make robots appear or disappear in seconds.
God damn.
But in the end, my mom just put her on the operating table and fixed her in a flash. I was so impressed by what my mom did. I even asked her if she would put me on the table and fix me if I ever got hurt. It looked just like magic to me, what she could do.
This is like a William Afton ass shit right here. You can't possibly be suggesting...
She got scooped! This young, sheltered girl had a difficult time distinguishing robots from people.
But take a look at Ponko's arm. It was Miss Cykes who bandaged it up like that.
She must have thought that machines heal in the same way that people do. What an adorable, naive, stupid mistake. It reminds me of my own grandchild.
No
Love you,
way.
Grandpa.
I refuse to believe it!
Miss Cykes made a childish, naive, and cruel mistake. She thought that if a robot could be dismantled and vanish without a trace,
Prosecutor Edgeworth, if you're about to claim what I think you are, I demand that you word it as delicately as you can. Honko's listening.
with all due respect, Your Honor, all I can do is present the truth as it stands. The reason the defendant moved the victim's body to the operating table.
Hold it!
No! Don't say another word! Just stop.
Was to dismantle the evidence so that she could get away with her crime.
That can't be true!
Order! Order in the court! Order in the court, I say!
Edgeworth, she was just a little kid. How can you say such a horrible thing?
Horrible. Like I said, you're just as green as ever.
I remember when I threw that gun and shot my father in that elevator. Oh, damn it.
Damn it. I came here today as a prosecutor to seek only the truth. No more, no less.
Actually, I'm realizing that it is pretty interesting to have Edgeworth on this trial, because he also at one point thought he killed his dad for a period of time that he couldn't remember when he was a child. kind of very interesting.
Yeah.
Like probably the only
is
other
very-
person in the world who can understand
is
what
very
Athena's going through. Bonkers.
Come on, Edgeworth. Why relate to this person?
Yeah. Show a little sympathy, Edgeworth.
A
Come
little
on.
sympathy, Edgeworth.
God damn.
My theory is simply the result of a rational consideration of every possibility.
Objection!
But dismantling isn't the table's only function. It can make repairs as well. It is conceivable that Miss Cykes moved her mother to that table in order to fix her.
I suppose that could be another way of interpreting it. But dismantle or repair, it doesn't matter either way.
What do you mean?
After murdering her mother, Miss Cykes may have come to her senses. Perhaps she did want to make it appear as if it had never happened. And that's why she tried to repair her mother. Yes, that's one possible explanation.
But...
But we mustn't forget the facts of this case. The victim was observed to fall down after being hugged by the defendant. And the body was moved per the defendant's command. These two facts that indicate the defendant's guilt, remain unchanged.
This just can't be true!
Mr. Wright, you have any evidence to refute the prosecution's claim?
Evidence? Right. Let's see. I can't think of any. I'm afraid I don't have any evidence.
Since becoming chief prosecutor, I've learned that the truth isn't always pretty.
Fuck off.
Just now you learned that?
Yeah.
Now accept the truth, Mr. Wright. Your subordinate murdered her own mother. Your Honor, the prosecution demands a verdict. The hostages have suffered enough.
What a terrible and tragic conclusion. If the defense has no counter-argument, I see no need to further prolong this trial.
Edgeworth's argument seems solid enough, but there's no way Athena could have done anything like that! What do I do? There has to be something, but I can't think of a single thing! Oh, who's it gonna be? I mean, we have an objection audio file for you. I guess they just wanted to surprise the viewer. With
Make it a mystery.
Yeah.
Prosecutor Blackquill? That was the quietest objection I've ever heard from you. This is quite the farce you're conducting here. I could die from laughter.
Prosecutor Blackquill, what are you talking about?
What I'm talking about is that your argument is based on an entirely false premise.
Go on. We're listening. Could this be the miracle I need? But
Will the miracle happen?
Phoenix, do you really think the guy who you're trying to ultimately prove innocent, who pled guilty, is going to be really helping you out here?
I mean,
yes, he's going to help us in this moment, but he's just going to try and circle this back to blaming himself.
Yes, exactly. That's what.
We're just going to end up right where we started.
Yeah.
But he's probably going to say something that gives us a different lead.
Yeah. But what is Prosecutor Blackquill trying to pull here?
Your finger. 7 years. For 7 long years. This case has been on my mind. Not for an instant did I not think of it. I'm the one who killed my mentor, and don't think you can alter that fact now. Your boldness, I will take to the stand, and I won't take no for an answer. Of course, Prosecutor Blackquill, please, go ahead.
Oh, shit. Alright. 7. Count 'em. 7 years ago.
I went to the Cosmos Space Center with the intention of killing Dr. Cykes. But when I got to the robotics lab, I found Athena there instead. I would not be swayed from my purpose, so I waited for Dr. Cykes to return. And then I committed the act.
how cathartic it was.
Shut the fuck up, bro. Bro is lying so bad.
And then I did my evil laugh, which sounds a little like this.
But little Ponko here witnessed the victim falling. In other words,
Objection!
I don't need any of your other words, old man. I can guess what happened.
which would be...
She fell means she fell. Merely that. A mother and child fooling around. Perhaps she tripped. Not that it matters. When I entered the lab, there was no trace of Dr. Cykes to be seen. There was no dead body either, of course, meaning she must have left the room.
So the murder occurred after the time period Ponko described in her testimony.
You should hardly take stock in the words of a wind-up toy.
Objection!
Then how do you explain the fact that the defendant had the robot move something? Athena was always tinkering with robots on the operating table to amuse herself. And she always had Ponko move the heavy ones for her. That day was no different. Ponko moved a heavy robot for Athena.
This is awful. What he's saying seems to make sense, and yet...
Objection!
Prosecutor Blackquill, are you trying, even now, to turn away from the truth? Don't you realize we could bring the dark age of the law to a close today?
Objection!
Again. You expect too much from me. I'm just a murderer, beyond redemption. Why don't you just let me go so I can settle down into hell?
Honestly, pretty fucking metal shit.
Eh. Hey, you'll fit in, right? You'll fit in really nicely with me.
Prosecutor Blackquill.
No, you know what? I don't want to go to hell anymore.
I didn't realize that this asshole was there.
This guy will not shut up about coffee.
Prosecutor Blackwell's execution is tomorrow. If the truth doesn't come out now, it's all over.
Are you saying that the little girl and the robot had nothing to do with the murder?
That's right. So let's hear your verdict. If we don't hurry, I might miss the ferry across the Styx. That's also pretty metal.
Yeah.
Ah!
I was gonna say, Aura's being awfully quiet while her brother tries to plead guilty for no reason again. Not no reason, but you know what I mean.
Don't you dare, Judge. Don't forget I have hostages over here. And Simon, how long are you going to cover for her?
Miss Blackquill.
Forgive me, Aura. I never wanted you to do anything like this for me. But you agreed to this trial. If you have a counter-argument, then present your evidence. That's the rule of the courtroom. Isn't that right, Chief Prosecutor? Blackquill, you selfish.
Well, to be frank, I don't like this, but it's my duty to make a decision. If no one has a counter-argument, I will announce my verdict. Also, my name is now Frank.
happen? Is this really happening? Is it really going to end just like it did 7 years ago? No, because you're going to do something about it, Phoenix.
Yeah, I think it is going to end the same way. I'm done.
Yeah.
I wanted to do it so bad. Even now, I want to fly out of here and go save him.
No, I can't tell her. But how can I lie to Athena? If I can't prove Prosecutor Blackwill's innocence in this trial, I don't think Athena will ever forgive me. I can't let this happen. But I just don't have the evidence to counter Prosecutor Blackwill's testimony. Alright, where's our Deus Ex Machina? There we go.
Another one. There's a lot of hidden hold-its.
Hey!
Hey!
Athena?
Oh, she's gonna use mood.
Yeah, we're gonna mood
Matrix,
matrix
isn't
him.
she?
Yeah.
We're about to
dude matrix.
she mooed all over my matrix till I widget.
Athena, what are you?
It ain't that.
Are you feeling okay?
I can hear it. I can hear the voice of his heart. He's hiding something.
If he really is, I could sure use Athena's help here. Her power might be just the thing to get us through this.
Objection!
Cykes don't know. No need for you to chime in here. Just accept that you're innocent.
Objection!
I did it.
No, I did it.
No, it was me.
Shut up, I did it.
I'm totally the murderer.
I'm a bloodthirsty killer and you can't change that.
These past 7 years, they've been just as hard on me, you know?
Well, I mean, I was in jail the whole time, but sure.
You know, not to compare trauma, but I was literally in jail the whole time.
Not everything's about you, okay, Simon?
It's the fucking.
You know what?
Athena,
You're right. You got me on that one.
Athena at the pool and Simon's drowning in the background. And like, Simon's drowning back there. This isn't about him.
It's not about him. Not everything's about you, Simon, okay?
What are you talking about?
Do you remember that horrible, horrible trial? Please, you have to listen to me. He didn't kill her. His heart is screaming that he didn't kill her.
I do like the fisheye lens effect on this shot.
Even now, every time I stand in a courtroom, it comes back to haunt me. Gasped pain!
Gasped
pain! I see him!
Oh no!
Stupid haircut!
My real trauma is pain.
Instant pain. That must have been horrible for you!
I'm so sorry.
I can't even imagine what that's like.
Not being heard, no matter how hard you try, feeling so helpless. His fucking smile.
Every time I
That
close my
smile.
eyes, I see that smile. That damn smile.
Caught in
that-
people. Let's go for one.
This just isn't about Athena's past. It's just about all these random fuckers in the past couple months.
Yep, just all the fucking annoying people you had to deal with. Caught in people's stares, so scared that it feels like your chest is in a vice. I'm terrified of courtrooms. I want to run out of that door, even now.
And yet, you found a way to keep your fears at bay and become a lawyer.
Thanks. That's because one day, I came to realize that I had to fight. I couldn't give up. I exercised hard, and I studied hard, and I partied hard. Just to keep this consistent
I
from the
was
last
saying,
part
I
of
think
this
that's
line.
exactly
Yeah,
what you
exactly.
said. Yeah, nice.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I wanted to become the strongest lawyer I could be.
I had to fight for my right
To
to party.
I wanted to become so swole. This day has finally come. The day I've been looking forward to with all my heart. This is why I became a lawyer. This is why I studied psychology. It was all to save you from this false conviction.
But, Miss Cykes, do you realize what it would mean?
Objection, what it could mean, Your Honor?
You are the accused, after all. If you prove Prosecutor Blackquill innocent, then...
We'll have to find a different person to blame it on. And I'll never make it to Chili's on time. The only thing that matters is the truth. It's my duty to find out what the truth is.
And I swear, if any of you accuse Ponko, you're going straight to jail.
Simon, please give me this chance. The chance to shake off this fear that's been with me for 7 years and to face the truth.
Athena's being so brave, confronting her past like this. This might really be the last chance to save them both. Prosecutor Blackquill, please testify one more time about the incident 7 years ago.
Fine, but your efforts will surely be in vain. For I am not a man who can be cut down easily.
Here we go, Simon. Let's go. Let me hear the voice of your heart. Kingdom Hearts.
His light.
Ah! Simon!
Mwah.
Aha! It's me, Simon's heart! Alright, he's mad.
Oh, right, yeah, he did say this already. Man, what's this? With killing Dr. Sykes,
He was mad.
I got to the robotics lab, I found Athena there instead. Happy is confusing on this one, I feel like. But maybe not because he hasn't seen the body yet.
He really likes Athena.
Yeah, I think, yeah, he likes Athena.
What?
I would not
not
be
proud
swayed
of
from
you.
my purpose.
What the fuck?
I mean, that's definitely weird.
Yeah. I mean...
I mean, he's saying it's cathartic, so I guess
Yeah.
it does make sense that he's happy about it.
Yeah. Well, okay.
But why is he not angry anymore?
Let me hit you with this. If all this is this, I feel like he wouldn't be happy to see Athena in the room because he's here to kill her mom.
Yeah,
And
that's fair.
She provides an obstacle to this.
Yeah.
That's because otherwise he's just happy the whole time. Well, I guess not here, but he's pissed because he's going back to the space center. He fucking hates it there. Yeah, let's try that.
Yeah. That seems like it was it.
Nice. This feeling of happiness. Even though the person you were looking for wasn't there, you felt happy. Why is that?
Simple. When I was looking for Athena, I hadn't found her yet. And hadn't found her yet, I grew worried. So when I saw her in the robotics lab, I was happily relieved. Merely that.
Oh, that was pretty good.
Hey. Ah.
just now you said that you went to the Space Center to kill Dr. Cykes. But the first thing you did was look for her daughter instead?
I had no intention of harming Athena, so I wanted to confirm that she was safe first. It was just a part of my plan. Nothing contradictory about that.
The second I find an inconsistency, he cuts it down.
Simon knows the principles of analytical psychology. There's less noise now, but I don't see any instabilities we can latch onto.
I was afraid of that. Just have to keep chipping away at him then, bit by bit. Could you update his testimony, Athena?
You got it, boss.
Weep. Okay. Still angry.
Angie boy.
Now he's petting Athena.
Pat, 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 pat.
Okay, well, he's no longer angry in this scene. I don't know if that's relevant, but
Okay, he's
he
relieved.
would not be
He
swayed.
wouldn't be swayed from his
That's
purpose.
the same too. Oh, now he's.
Oh,
now
that's
he's
new.
feeling
Now
Now
he's
he's
sad.
sad.
Why are you sad? Because you're so happy about killing her. Remember?
Yeah, what happened?
what's going on?
Mr. Tough Guy.
Not even you can falsify your emotions, Prosecutor Blackquill.
What?
When you said that you killed Dr. Cykes in your testimony, you felt sadness. Why would someone who laid in wait to kill her be sad at her death?
Because I was sad I wouldn't get to kill her again. Next question. Damn it.
Yeah, man,
He
that's
cut down my
fucked up.
argument
He
again.
got me. Fuck, Athena. Reset.
He knows all about psychology. Such an obvious attack.
Okay.
Yes, I felt sadness, but it wasn't for her. I felt sorrow for Athena and her circumstances.
Well, then why'd you kill her mom, dude?
Because he's a spy.
Can't be talking about that, can he?
It was just a convenient subject for her research. Look, Athena, I know you didn't explain why you had to wear the headphones when she told you, but have you not put it together now that you're an adult? Why you had to wear the headphones?
Yeah.
It seems like you're very aware of your ability now. Feel like this part
Yeah.
should not be difficult to put together.
We'll see.
No,
But-
I just can't figure it out.
But you do you, girl. Don't let me get in your way.
Dr. Cykes was so intent on her research, she forced her daughter to undergo experiments. My objective was to save Athena from an obsessive scientist who treated her own daughter like a research subject.
Wait, I thought the whole thing was that you're a spy. This is just a separate,
Well,
unrelated
yes.
murder. Like, what's going on here? What?
I went to the psychology lab first. That's where I would usually find Athena playing. But that day was different. I heard someone crying in the robotics lab next door. Was Athena being subjected to yet another experiment? I thought as I went to see. Conveniently, Athena had cried herself to sleep. What a little wimpy baby. So all I had to do was wait and kill.
So, that's why he was relieved when he saw Athena? But is this story really true? I'm not sure how much to believe.
Mr. Wright?
How are you doing, Athena? Still hanging in there?
Iffy. Had better days. Had worse, though. Before my mom died. That was worse.
That was pretty bad.
Not a bad day. But we went probably. I talked to Ponko. That was a good day. I'm a lot stronger than I look, boss. Now, take a look at this.
Wow.
the noise level actually increased.
The fact that it ended with a period there saved you.
I know, right? Yeah, no, I'm like, I can't do it. It doesn't work.
Yeah,
no, it didn't work.
Saved
Now
you.
take a look at this. See, it doesn't work. It doesn't work.
I'm still gonna
The
do an
noise
edit
level
for that
actually
though.
increased.
Oh.
It went up. I've never seen it do that before. I've never seen it do that before.
Well, Phoenix, I don't know about that.
I've never
I think
seen
you've
it go up
with-
before.
I think you
Edgeworth.
see it go up when you hang out with Edgeworth all the time.
Prosecutor Blackquill is lying somewhere in his testimony. As a matter of fact. Well, yeah, I mean, the whole thing's a lie.
Yeah.
He's piling lie on top of lie in an attempt to make his claim sound more believable.
An attempt to make a lie sandwich. He's making a pastrami on lie.
Ah, that's good.
He's trying even harder to suppress his true feelings. That's what's causing the noise.
How in the world should I approach this? An evidence-based approach might work if I can find a contradiction. Otherwise, I should look for an inconsistency in his emotions.
There are no flaws in my testimony, and his boldness is prepared to give his verdict.
Come on, Simon. Come on.
Give up on this lost cause, and let the law free me of these chains already.
Objection!
I don't think so. Not while I'm around. Now, contradictory testimony or inconsistent emotions. Which should I tackle first? I mean...
I feel like the two are pretty interrelated, so I don't know what they're going for here.
Yeah.
I think if you pick his testimony, you're gonna have to present evidence, and if you pick his emotions, you have to do the mood matrix again.
I mean, we're already doing Mood Matrix.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if
down.
anything's changed enough in his testimony to.
Well, we haven't seen.
Do
the
we have any
updated
evidence
version. Yeah, I also don't
Yeah.
think we have anything to object to what he's saying right now. Let's just see what we got here. Okay, let's look for inconsistent emotions.
Got it, boss. But if you want to try looking for a contradictory statement instead, just let me know. I can easily switch over.
Okay, so we gotta find whether or not we gotta contradict an emotion or present
Yeah.
evidence to
I
something.
heard crying. Of course, I was worried. I mean, surprise and sadness seems right.
Yeah. Okay, info update.
Hurried over and opened the door to the robotics lab. Before I could What?
Then I gotta do my cool pose.
His cool pose rules. It's very good.
His cool pose looks amazing, but it's
Yeah.
it's so unnecessary.
Yeah.
And I love
He looks
how-
like he's about
and I
to
love-
use.
Yeah, like fucking
Go ahead.
Wind style fifth form or
He's,
something.
Yeah,
he's about to use lawyer breathing.
Yeah.
Again, also just the way it just switches automatically to this is just like, I was comforting her, and then
And then, whoa!
I walked into the lab, and then
Yeah.
And then I shooed Athena out of the room. And then I picked up the sword and made a cool pose. Whoa! Because Dr. Sykes. And then I killed Dr. Sykes because she never let me do cool poses with the sword.
Alright, I mean, that's the same.
Get Athena out.
I mean, his surprise is like really crazy here.
that's a little interesting.
Like,
Yeah,
it's like
I mean, it's
biggest
weird
I've
that
seen
he's.
it.
It's weird that he's surprised. Why
he-
is he so surprised?
Because he says that
she's
he sees her
there?
crying a bunch. Anyway, I don't know.
I mean, this does seem slightly odd that the sadness disappears, but the surprise stays once he
Yeah.
heads inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we can.
Right.
Listen, we're perfect so far. So
Oh!
And the streak continues.
And the legend continues.
And the miracle did happen.
How odd. Why would you register surprise at opening the door to the lab?
All right, fine. I'll explain if I must. What surprised me was Ponko.
What?
That toy figure attacked me. Dr. Cykes knew full well of my plan to rescue Athena.
What?
So he equipped Ponko with ballistic missiles.
What?
But she couldn't stand guard over her daughter.
She made Ponko into a Metal Gear.
Oh, shit.
It can now launch nuclear warheads.
Metal Gear.
The robots to drag the world into the 21st century.
The lolly lay low.
Metal Gear Punk.
Metal Gear Punk.
But she couldn't stand guard over her daughter 24 hours a day.
So, Dr. Cykes had Ponko do it?
That's right. She ordered Ponko to forcibly remove me on sight.
So that's why you cut up the robot?
They pooped on the robot? So I slashed Ponko up with the katana that was there in the lab. I was all like, shing, paka cha, and she was all like, die, pew 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 pew, and then I was all like, shing, wah.
Damn, that's cool, bro.
God, it's like I was really there.
Eric Beddington said, Punko Mentis. Which is really good to me. You're that robot.
That rickety old puppet wasn't worthy of that fine blade.
Mr. Wright, it's happening again. There's even more noise now. Like, Blackquill, stop it.
All right, fine. It was actually aliens. So I went in.
To another dimension opened up.
Ryunosuke comes back from the past. I knew it was aliens.
And then Indiana Jones stepped out, and he was all like, I need you for one last job, Blackquill.
Wait, what?
And I said, every time I get out of the game, you pull me back in.
That's just
and
like
then
me.
I stepped into an interdimensional portal, and then Ant-Man was there. And so I had to shrink really small, and I had a big battle with Ant-Man in space.
And then Pickle Rick showed up. Funniest shit I ever saw.
and then somehow Palpatine returned, so my katana turned into a lightsaber katana, and I had to fight him.
God damn it.
Yeah, there was so much.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. The noise is going down.
Wait, what? It's real?
No, wait, Ponko's just broken. You out-noise Widget. You out-noise Widget's capabilities. Damn it.
Oh, that's good. Final Dice said, and then Nick Fury showed up. Oh, God. You can't do this, Blackquill. It's at 100% now. It's over 9,000. What's going on here?
And then I went Super Saiyan.
3, of course. I'm not a noob.
And also, GT isn't real.
The One Piece is real.
This is real.
Fuck yeah.
So I had to activate my devil fruit powers in order to fight off Blackbeard.
My true name is Simon D. Blackquill.
He has the will of D. Oh, God damn it.
Blackquill, you need to stop watching so much anime. Never!
Fuck you.
That's all I watch in prison.
Just because you said that, I'm gonna watch even more anime.
Oh, fuck.
Whenever we find an opening, he covers it up with lies. We'll never get rid of the noise at this rate.
It's pretty hard to keep telling coherent lies like that. His mind and will really are as sharp and strong as a katana. Come on. I couldn't even get through that. That's like saying a katana is a Japanese man's soul 27 times. His mind and will really are as sharp and as strong as a katana. All right. What should I tackle first this time? I'm assuming now we do the...
Yeah, try it.
Testimony?
Try his testimony.